The purpose of an audit checklist is to ensure compliance with industry standards, regulatory requirements, and internal policies. It serves as a systematic guide for auditors to verify that all necessary procedures and controls are in place and functioning effectively. The scope of an audit checklist includes assessing process, documentation, and practice across various departments to identify gaps, ensure accuracy, and enhance operational efficiency. It helps in maintaining consistency, identifying areas for improvement, and ensuring overall quality and compliance with the organization.
Moving on to the pre-audit preparation. First, to define audit scope and goals, ensure comprehensive preparation, and facilitate smooth audit process. Next is audit team and schedule. Assemble qualified auditors, assign roles and responsibilities, set audit dates, and inform personnel. Third one is documentation review. Update quality manual and procedures, gather relevant records and reports, ensure easy access to all documents. The fifth one is HACCP and food safety. Examine HACCP plan and records, verify critical control points, and review monitoring procedures. Next is traceability and recall. Examine traceability system, review mock recall exercise reports, and ensure effective recall procedures. The last one is internal audit and management commitment. Review internal audit reports, check implementation of corrective action, assess management review, meetings, and resource allocation.
For audit planning, the first step is to specify the goals and scope of the audit. To further the organizational goals, the overview of the auditing procedure must be provided. Next, for checklists and audit plans, standards, methods, and procedures that are required will be included, along with an extensive list of items that need to be reviewed. Lastly, the audit preparation process includes going over previous outcomes and standards, consulting with specialists to validate methods, and painstakingly recording each step.
Next, we move to the audit execution. The first steps is opening meeting. Hold an opening meeting with key personnel to explain the audit purpose, scope, and schedule. Address any immediate concern or questions. The second step is on-site inspection. Conduct a thorough inspection of the production facility, focusing on critical areas such as ingredient storage, utensil segregation, production procedure, and cleaning procedure. The third step is interview. Interview staff at different levels to assess their understanding of halal requirement and adherence to procedure. The next step is document review. Examine record including ingredient receipt, cleaning logs, production record, and halal certificates to verify compliance. The last one is observation. Observe production process to ensure the aligned halal standard and verify that no cross-contamination occurs.
Moving on to essential components of audit reporting. Firstly, transparency. It is about clear, honest communication of findings, ensuring stakeholders understand the basis of the conclusion. Secondly, accuracy. Ensuring all information is precise and reliable, backed by thorough verification and adherence to auditing standard. Thirdly, completeness. Every relevant aspect within the audit scope is examined and documented, providing a comprehensive view. And finally, timeliness. Reports are issued promptly, maintaining relevance and enabling swift decision making. These components are crucial for reliable and actionable audit reports. Thank you.
The next slide is about post-audit action, is the analyzing and implementing changes. The company should create an action plan to resolve any concern raised during the audit and make the modification accordingly. All the QA, QC, and the managers must make sure all the corrective action have been done and documentation must be updated before the next audit session. And lastly, regular follow-ups and re-audits can assist monitor progress and ensure that the food safety standards are continuously improved. Thank you.
Compliance checks are essential for ensuring adherence to standards and regulations. They help identify and reduce risk, ensuring the organization meets legal and regulatory requirements. Key elements include verifying that all documentation is up to date and accurate, confirming that procedures are followed consistently, and checking that training records are maintained. Auditors also inspect facilities and equipment to ensure cleanliness and proper maintenance, assess storage and handling practices, and review incident and corrective action reports.
Moving next to financial records, the items needed in these records are cash and bank balances, account receivable, inventory, account payable, fixed assets, revenue and sales, expenses, payroll, taxes, and financial statements. All of this needs to be recorded for auditing financial record to ensure accuracy and compliance with relevant regulations.
Next, this session will provide an overview of one's organization. Back to basic, we will firstly receive the raw materials and handle and storage it according to the terms and conditions and FIFO rules. Next, the preparation of the ingredients to the whole process of making the food before packaging and labeling for traceability system. And it is important to document all of the process and keep the records.
So the next one is risk management, which is it is a process to identify, assess, and control the potential hazards that could compromise food safety and quality. It is important as preventative approach, regulatory compliance, and in order to have the continuous improvement in the manufacturing system. The checklist that need to be concerned is, first one is documented risk management plan. Second one is hazard identification, risk assessment, countermeasures, monitoring, verification, corrective action, and the record keeping.
The importance of internal controls in food key areas include document controls and records management, personal hygiene and training, facility and equipment sanitation, raw material control, process control, finished product testing, traceability, and customer feedback handling. By systematically reviewing these areas with a detailed audit checklist, you can identify and address potential issues, ensuring the product of safe, high-quality food products.